top, man, shit. Make sure you let these niggas know what time it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Get on this motherfucker. Let these niggas know what time it is, you understand? We royalty, nigga.
King Ty really one of the realest. I survived drive-bys from them killers. Like I got 9 lives, I got 9 wives. I said fine wine with them bitches. I'm spitting fire bombs in your city. I got like 8 or 9 niggas with me. And we all ready to die in a minute. One West, we the best in the business. I get offended, I fuck niggas fended. Talking they get it, but niggas is timid. Rappers is softer than linen. Catch me out parking lot pimping. What more could I give them? I've been the hottest forever. Why would I lie about cheddar? I could do better. I just put loyalty first. Royalty coming whenever. Pull off in the Jetta. Curvy, she on me, you sweater. My feel like wearing a sweater in summertime weather. Haters so salty, no pepper. You not that seasoned or clever. I'm with the rebel. Used to pump bass with the treble. Baking a cake in a kettle. I used to cook up the work. Now I just cook with the metal. Gotta keep foot to the pedal. Yeah, let me give it gas on the highway. Let the music blast on the calm day. Break the Glock down into 3 parts. Put the 3 together like my Najee. Sipping Bombay with my enclave. Got my mind made. Ain't no time waste. Eating prime steak with a fine date at a fine place. Getting violated.
Hey, listen. I already told these niggas. You understand? I call up King Ty. He say, what's up? I say, what's good, my lord? Listen, he like, listen. These niggas ain't ready for none of this. You understand? I said, listen, if the nigga ain't One West, he ain't got it on his arm or his chest. I don't give a fuck about the nigga. It's just me and my niggas. We royalty, yeah.
I got the hammer, you running, man. Come through your window like rubber man. Snapping your neck like a rubber band. Talk to my dog like the sun is set. He told me murder you rappers. Uppercut synced you vertical actors. Y'all got me coming with verbal attackers. I might attack you type physical too. So y'all be rhyming the way y'all be shining. I'm blinding these rappers like Mr. Magoo. These haters miserable, we indivisible. Look at these haters like they got no clue. They hold up ones in them W's. Really, bro, don't get too comfortable. If you ain't cut from the cough, co-signed by the boss, then we do not fuck with you. Cause you wouldn't last here. I told you the same shit last year. Already told. Keep talking that trash, I have a car, come kick your ass in. Already know. Your jaw like glassware. We pull up, not rocking no mask there. Don't care if you spot us, you know how you got us. It's over, you saying your last prayer.
Fake love. Real hate.
One West.
But we set apart, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. Oh, you can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck a fake friend, show is over, close the curtain. Told you that they loved you, laughed at you when you was hurting. One thing about that UPK, this brotherhood for certain. Dress you up in all black, gird you up to put that work in. Same niggas that was on the block putting that work in. Abandon that lifestyle, cause now I know my purpose. Coming from a place where a black man life is worthless. 400 plus years, yeah, living out them curses. I blame the so-called leaders in the churches. Was supposed to save our soul, instead they led us to the hearses. Backstabbed and betrayed by the people you would die for. Your family ain't family, so-called friends switch sides on you. Crack and take a knee on your neck, whisper and die, boy. So I stay strapped with the Kaepernick, that's the firearm. Gotta watch your back, you know them demons out here lurking. If I don't know shit, then I know one thing for certain, look. They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you. They hate you when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you.
I say fuck the fake love and disloyal behavior. Brotherhood is a weapon, but bitch niggas is contagious. Hating your elevation instead of hitting the pavement. Watching your every move and never give motivation. Situational friendships get away with adversity. And these days, just a little bit of your kindness a luxury. I'd rather you keep your distance, be a fuck nigga too close to me. Prefer to fuck with fear nigga than house nigga with notes on me. Get a shirt off my back for devoted niggas with loyalty. I noticed the lack of devoted niggas that's trustworthy if you ain't in no black. Ranked up, I'd give 2 fucks for free. Death before dishonor is a must. It ain't no choice from me, I'm bred different. Was never one to die, just bullshit, I'm fed different. Fuck all the information out of pulpits, I'm led different. Been taught to follow a code, Israel law, statutes, commandments, freely given, never sold, nigga. Chill.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you.
For that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. For that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. For that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. For that fucking job, all that bitching and crying, and I'm saying, for that fucking job, nigga. For that fucking job, bitch. For that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. For that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. For that fucking job, bitch, I done had enough. For that fucking job, I'm watching everybody work. For that fucking job, that little pay by the hour. Yeah, for that fucking job, my back hurting and I'm hungry. Yeah, for that fucking job, nigga, I'm sober. Yeah, caught between the two, get this money, go home. Yeah, all these people so, now these bitches, they messy. First day I came in, I bossed up on the bosses. And they promise nigga this, promise nigga that. Want my ass to work and bring that paper back. Sean, where you been? I been taking the shit. Knowing damn well that I don't fucking sleep. For that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. For that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. For that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. For that fucking job, all that bitching and crying, and I'm saying, for that fucking job, nigga. For that fucking job, bitch. For that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. For that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. For that fucking job, me and bro, we just posted. Look him in the eye, shake my head disappointed. We gotta visualize, summarize, execute. All these people drop like fly, why the fuck we still here? Man, fuck that fucking job, when I pull up, I hate it. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, that's on all of their faces. Fuck that fucking job, man, I'm already lit. Man, I hear one thing, boy, you bound to get hit. Man, the bills cross a nigga's brain. Damn, that's how you keep a nigga damn a slave. Damn, the money supposed to be a tool. Damn, for a purpose, what's your purpose for? For that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. For that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. For that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. For that fucking job, all that bitching and crying, and I'm saying, for that fucking job, nigga. For that fucking job, bitch. For that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. For that fucking job, it ain't no more applying.
You know what I'm talking about? I'm sick of that shit. I know you sick of it too, man. Money supposed to be a tool, but what's your purpose though? It's supposed to benefit a purpose. Shout out Boom Man now.
It's rolling on it, what is it?
Purchase your tracks today.
Know the people been waiting for a minute for something authentic. Came in the truth and bossed in it, made niggas regroup. Had to shed light on the false image, UPK whole court. Now who the fuck won scrimmage? 2 words for soft niggas. What is good riddance? Don't affiliate with feminine symptoms. I know you feel me, nigga. This a death threat to hip hop. You don't stop that weak shit, I'ma mix your lean with some Grimlock. When the last time you heard it this raw? What I wish for is when the earth inherited by the piss more. We been to war, them the ones I'm taking risks for. Ain't got no picks or no cars to hold. Holy angels watch my steps, them Glock guard my soul. Can't let them leave my body cold. I know you feel me, nigga, let the wicked weep and the meek prevail. God never been 50-50, I shall now awake and sleep a cell. Let the righteous cry, silence the pretender. A rebel without a cause, as long as I remember. Now taking the kingdom, the only thing on my agenda. Can't avoid me, nigga. Middle finger to the ones that try to destroy me. Revenge of beauty, I'm a beast. I told the bitch she can't eat, let she join me for dinner. My God ain't got no regard for a sinner. One call fall on him like timber. I know you feel me, nigga. In the eyes of terror, I stand still. don't go to work for the colony, bring it back to the anthill. Plus everything I drop heavy as an anvil. Show you how to stand like a man in this damn field. I know you feel me, nigga. Fuck equality, it gotta be one man win and the rest lose. Wave devastate him, I'm calculating my next move. UPK will real niggas seek refuge. Body shots for bars, that'll get you bruised. My niggas whole ranker, check your little attitude. I came to fuck up your mood on your little holiday like I'm Mr. Scrooge. Resurrected from the grave, walking from the fall. Visions in my eyes, gripping the mic, screaming God bless the underdog, down by the letter. And live by that protocol, walk by faith, not by sight. Ain't no hope for getting struggles. Life like several war resist, or get pulled into a world that never left you. I will endure, election will be sure, correction will be swift. No Will Smith, but I am legend. What else would you call the killer of deception? A leader got soldiers on post in every direction. On gold like a German shepherd, young and a restless, swear honor like a diamond necklace. I know you feel me, nigga.
You boy, you know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in, yeah. But that was my niggas, yeah. I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding general, your honor. Shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Shit, yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm ripping. And my niggas solid, number real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. How you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them, I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapping together. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your take mine, that's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted, we hear the truth and
One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team my all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one West rising to prominent. Cause I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupons for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper, been this proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm growing them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modify the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's working mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitters and writers, but when they heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had a nigga spin like a tire, down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because UP. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me.
Shalom, can you brothers hear me? Brothers and sisters?
Khan,
What's going on with you, warrior? What's going on?
Khan. Tawab, I'm Tawab.
What's on my brother Brett on the screen? What's up, my brother?
Same old, brother.
Hey, the brother Canuck on the screen. Hey, Canuck, this nigga, my brother Brett is our supervisor now.
Is he?
God.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, I appreciate it, but I don't know how I feel about it.
What you a dispatcher now?
Negative.
Route foreman in traffic.
Oh no.
In training, brother. In training.
Hey, listen, that brother got that position. Listen, I already look. I switched the channel a couple times. The nigga is the truth. You know what I'm saying? And Haran already too. Like, man, that nigga up there doing an excellent job. You speak well, brother. You speak well. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I believe in you, bro. So no matter what them damn crackers say, I know what it is with you. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, he's that guy. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully everything go good with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to it. All I know is, you know, when you see me with my earpiece, don't say nothing to me. No, I'm messing with you, brother.
It's all good.
Yeah. Con, but my brothers, everybody, Tawab, everything been good with y'all?
Con, I'm just chilling. I don't know, man. I'm looking into getting involved with some other stuff, man. I'm really looking at this school that I want to go to. Because like I like fixing them cars, because I like fixing cars and stuff like that. So I'm looking to do that and painting and auto collision stuff.
Okay, Con. You supposed to be you said you was coming back like a couple months, right?
Yeah, I'm coming back in October, but
Con.
I plan on I'll be back there in October, but I'll be at West Mifflin though. I can't. I tried to get out of West Mifflin and I can't, so I gotta wait another year.
God, yeah, I know how that go. But yeah, so what we're gonna do, of course, y'all know we're gonna roll with the podcast format, you know what I mean, which is pretty much everybody just jump in freestyle. We're gonna talk about this situation in Washington D.C. with the National Guard. Any of y'all familiar with that?
Con, I saw the National Guard. They had the police out. It like pretty much Trump took over the whole Washington D.C. and he got the state cops. He got the federal cops and the National Guard guarding the city. But the police, I've seen, they beating people up and just. They claim that Trump claims that the city is much safer and that people that spending money is able to go out and go places now. They're saying there was bums and drug addicts everywhere. Washington, D.C. has always been that way. It's nigga city. So, but he got the cops is just beating people up and abusing people.
God. Let me let the brother Brett, you want to jump in on that?
Yeah, I've been seeing it on the news. I don't know like the ins and outs of it. Ain't really been following it too crazy, but I'm always going to look at it from an accountability standpoint. And I know this is outside of the box for for a lot of folks, but it's kind of like, it reminds me, you remember old school East Lib? Back in the day. You grew up right up the street, in Northfield. Remember how, brothers and sisters had East Liberty popping, mom and pop stores and shops, and they had the brothers out there on the tables, having, just making money.
Them was the days, brother.
Right, and it was thriving for our people. But the one thing our people didn't do is they didn't focus on coming together and building and ownership. So then you had, those other folks come in there and they look at that opportunity in that area as a gold mine. So They came in and bought everything out from under them. And then, they're left with nothing and the whole community's gentrified. And you can't blame nobody but yourself because you didn't do what you had to do in the first place.
Gone. Yeah, excellent, man. Like, listen, I want you brothers to be, as transparent as possible. Say what it is that's on your mind and say, you know what I mean? Like I said, that's why we're doing this podcast. And I'm gonna play a video in a minute and I'm gonna read some facts about it as well. But I know there's another brother on the screen. I don't know if you want to jump in and say something about that mighty man. I don't know if the brother can hear me or not. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this this video, and then I'll read some fine points about it, and then we'll jump more into it or whatever. Because of course, here in the UPK, we teach, you see what's going on with the situation with the so-called immigrants, with our Hispanic brothers and sisters, and then everything that's already been going on with the so-called black man here in America. We live that experience every day. So this is nothing new to us. You know what I mean? So, brother, can you hear me?
Rocky.
Who am I speaking with?
Mighty man. I'm at slavery, so I gotta keep back the mic.
Con, no problem. Just put your joint on mute and just listen in.
Yeah, I'm listening.
All right, Con. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play this video first, and I'm gonna bring out some fine points. And I definitely need the brother Brett, Kanaga, whoever else, to jump in and say what you got to say about this. All right, so give me 1 second. Let me go to the video. I'm gonna play it.
In Washington, D.C., there are protests in one neighborhood sparked by the increase in police presence. President Donald Trump deployed the National Guard to the nation's capital to crack down on crime. Olivia Rubin has the latest.
Today, more members of the National Guard arriving in the heart of the nation's capital. A defense official saying as of this morning, troops have begun 24-hour operations around Washington, there to support local efforts. Members of the National Guard dressed in camo but not carrying weapons as of now, setting up on the National Mall in Washington, D.C., home to the White House, the Lincoln Memorial, the Washington Monument, and the Smithsonian. It's unclear why this particular spot was chosen for patrol. The area is a relatively safe part of the city that attracts mostly tourists and school groups. And this morning, homeless encampments seen being taken down around the district too. President Trump this week declaring a public safety emergency in D.C., taking control of the D.C. police force and deploying the National Guard.
The 800 D.C. National Guardsmen that we'll put on, and much more if necessary, much more.
Trump says crime is spiraling out of control. There was a surge in crime in D.C. and around the country, roughly coinciding with the pandemic. But statistics from the Metropolitan Police Department show since 2024, crime in D.C. and around the country has been dropping. The homicide rate in D.C. down 32% in 2024 and 12% so far this year. Wednesday night, crowds protesting the unprecedented move at a police checkpoint set up along the busy 14th Street in D.C., asking,
"Why are you here? You're trying to arrest innocent people? What's your purpose?"
The administration also touting new arrests in the area. The FBI director saying 45 arrests took place overnight, including 16 that he says are tied to the so-called crime surge.
All right. So before I let y'all jump in, all right, let me read some fine points. And here and there, I'm going to throw some scriptures in there, and then I want to get y'all, opinions on, what you think about this. All right. So let me go to the fine points real quick. Let me stop sharing that, and then I'm gonna share something else real quick here. Let me see. All right. Just like the brother Canuck said when I asked him the question about, what was going on down there on YouTube, Brett. All right. So here we go. I hopefully y'all can see that. I'm going to read it from the screen, and if you might have to blow it up on yours. All right. So it says, why are National Guard troops in Washington, D.C.? This is ChatGPT. It says federal takeover of D.C. police. On August 11, 2025, President Trump invoked emergency authority under the Home Rule Act to place the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police Department under federal command for the first time ever. He declared a crime emergency and deployed 800 National Guard troops to the Capitol. That's what the video just said. All right. Number 2, expanding Guard presence. In the days that followed, National Guard units from 6 Republican-led states, Mississippi, Louisiana, South Carolina, West Virginia, Ohio, and Tennessee, pledged additional troops across all deployments. Washington now hosts over 1,100 additional troops from these states, supplementing the original 800. All right, now here's what it says that the purpose and the reality of it is. All right, so it says stated intent. The White House claims this deployment is aimed at restoring public safety. Keep that in mind, y'all. Public safety. All right, so they're saying this crime rate has surged to a high capacity. Protecting federal assets. A federal asset would be something like the White House, or all those court buildings and all the monuments and everything. They say that those are assets to to Washington, D.C. All right, so they're saying these things are I guess in some type of danger. Helping local law enforcement, deterring crime, and clearing homeless encampments. All right, officials and residents dispute the need, pointing out that violent crime is at a 30-year low. Say that again. This is what they're saying. This is a fact. You can look it up. It says the crime in D.C. is at a 30-year low compared to what it usually is, and insisting the militarization is excessive and politically motivated. All right. Now, hold on one second. Now, I asked, was this like a ploy against the Black and Hispanic communities? Now, again, here in the ICBK, we know what, the oppressor, the devil that the Bible speaks about, what his agenda is against the children of Israel. Like the brother Brett brought out, there's a lot of things that we do to ourselves that put us in these situations. But nevertheless, we know the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks about. So I asked this to ChatGPT, and this is what it said. All right. It says, there is no credible evidence that the deployment is aimed at targeting Black or Hispanic communities specifically. Officially, the stated goals are focused on crime prevention and federal security. That's what they say it was. And now listen here. However, some observers and local advocacy groups have highlighted concerns about underlying motivations. Number 1, democratic. Multiracial cities have long been targeted in political narratives, with some seeing DC's takeover as part of the pattern. All right, I'm gonna skip down a little bit. Local activists express worry about civil liberties. Leaders from groups like Free DC warn about unaccountable federal enforcement. The alleged masked agents, racial profiling, and aggressive policing tactics are being deployed under the guise of public safety. Like the brother Kanak just said, they're beating people up down there. All right, so this is letting you know, even though crime is low, These communities, particularly Black and Hispanic populations, say they feel especially vulnerable, though direct overt targeting has been documented. Now I'm gonna read one more thing and then I'm gonna let y'all go in. All right, here we go. Let me see. All right, in short, the official reason for the National Guard's presence in DC is to address the public safety concerns of federal scrutiny. There's no factual basis to support the claim that it's pretext for targeting Black or Hispanic communities, but local leaders and civil rights advocates are rightly raising alarms about the broader implications of this kind of federal action in a city known for its diverse makeup and democratic traditions. And if you go down, it's going to basically tell you that they're using this. Here it is right here. What are people saying? This is the last one. Legal and policy analysis. And organizations like the American Immigration Council argue the federal takeover is being used as a backdoor for immigration enforcement. All right. Now we know what Donald Trump is doing to the Hispanic brothers and sisters all over the world. So, you know, they could be using this as a, you know, talking about protecting these assets and everything, but this could be a reason for them, you know, basically, you know, rounding niggas up and shipping them off. Now, I want to hear what you brothers got to say about this. Let me start with the brother, Brett. If you could, my brother, go ahead and jump in on that.
All right. I don't know what's going on, but I'm hearing like the intro music playing back, or is that you playing it?
No, there shouldn't be nothing playing. There's music playing?
Yeah, I don't know why it's like doubling back over my phone. I don't have any other windows open.
Did it go off now?
Yeah, it went off.
Okay, sorry about that. I don't know if y'all heard me reading that or whatever, but just did you hear what I said when I read it?
Yeah, I heard what you said.
Okay,
so
go ahead, brother.
First and foremost, I want to say in regards to that, we wouldn't even be in this situation if we knew who we were from the jump.
Damn right. Damn right.
And with that being said, I look at it like from a solely different perspective. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you clear, buddy. Clear here, brother.
Yeah, so
you faded out a little bit. Can you hear me? Yo. Can y'all hear me? Oh, we went out. Okay. Yep. You hear me now, brother?
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Say what you were saying.
All right. So basically what I was saying was the way I see it is kind of like a war games type of situation.
Okay,
where you know the government basically practices and sees how things will play out if they deploy troops and they slowly implement martial law and all these other things, you know, to see how people will react, see how people will take to it. Then they can get the people comfortable with it, and then they can start doing that, you know, in other parts of the country.
Sure.
I think that's a part of what we're seeing, because the statistics bear out that the crime has dropped, as you pointed out, and as the video pointed out, over the years. So I think it's just like a war game situation going on right now.
And what do you think the ultimate end of it is, and what do you think why they're doing it as far as the war game? I understand what you're saying, but what do you think the ultimate goal is?
I think the ultimate goal is to deter people from a civil war, a rise against the government.
Okay.
And I think, unfortunately, our people are going to be the ones that are going to be the people that are going to take the brunt of the physical abuse, the violence, when it comes from, you know, those officers and those reservists. I think our people are going to be the ones to feel the brunt of that.
That's heavy. That's heavy what you're saying, because before let me get one. Let me throw something in here real quick before you continue. Give me 1 second, because what you're saying is exactly the, you know what I mean, what I want to show here real quick. Let me see. All right. Now, how do you feel about you know, what Trump is doing to the, you know, so-called Hispanic brothers and sisters? What do you think about that?
As far as the deportation?
I
mean, it's foul. it's foul all the way around. I mean, I really can't explain it like no other way other than that. I mean, I just look at it from a perspective that this is our land. They are our people.
Damn right.
I wish there was an understanding between us more, and we all knew who we were. But I mean, at the end of the day, we're here, and like I said, they're simulating conflict right now within a nation. You know, practicing, like I said, responses to internal threats or potential civil conflicts, whatever it might be. I think there's something bigger on the table, and I think this is just practice, and it's going to be practice on our people. And I wouldn't be surprised if it starts unfolding in other cities, across the country as well.
That's a heavy point you're bringing up, brother. And this goes exactly with what I would like to add to that is and I'm gonna let you other brothers go too. It's almost like you said, our people will always be the ones that will suffer the most from things like this. You know what I mean? It might not start with us, or it might not be us to kick off something, but it's like we always are the ones that are punished or suffer from it. Just like you said, it goes back to our disobedience, basically what you're saying of the law, statutes, commands, because of our disobedience to the Most High God, our hatred for each other. You know what I mean? And our sins is what got us in this situation. That's why they're even able to do these things to us. Now, let me pull this real quick. Let me show this on the screen real quick. All right. Can y'all see that on the screen?
Con.
All right, Con. This is Lamentations 4:18. It says, "They hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come." You understand that? If this isn't talking about, pretty much what they do to us. I mean, even before the deportation, what we were experiencing as Black Americans, so-called Black Americans here in America. Yeah, I mean, what you're familiar with what the police do to us. You're familiar with, we do to each other. You're familiar about the agenda, that the Christian pastors throw on us. You know what I mean? And the things that we learn in these whorehouses of schools and everything. But you know what I'm saying? When it's talking about they hunt our steps, who else could that be talking about? I really want to know. I mean, everybody in here can use common sense with this one. We don't even need to, this is just practical, like we say here in the UPK. Who is hunting our steps?
Esau.
You damn right, Esau. Right. So who else could this be talking about? That's what I'm saying here. See, people people talk about the Bible and they say, "Oh, that's the white man's book," or you know what I mean? That you still listening to that? You know what I mean? That's garbage, this and that. But the Bible is crystal clear about who we are and who they are. Like the brother Brett brought out, like, you know what I mean? Our disobedience has put us in this situation. But here in Lamentations 4:18, they hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. You can't even go out in your damn neighborhood or downtown or wherever it is you want to go without worrying about these damn devils doing something to you. The only way you have any type of safe haven from it is if you're walking in the truth. You understand that? But if you're a brother or sister, you out here sinning, oh man, it's not going to be good for you. And we all know, we all come from the ghetto. Most of us come from the ghetto. We know what it's like. We know what it's like to walk around and not have no assurance for your life, not knowing if you're going to get shot, robbed, arrested, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, you know what I mean? We know what that's like. We all lived that. I know a lot of us are in a better part of our life now. We made it to, a decent age, and we got past, most of the danger as far as being a young man. But y'all know what I'm talking about. This is not nothing new. I'm let the brother, Canuck, you want to jump in on that? On that same situation the brother Brett was talking about.
Con, sir. I know this sounds pretty crazy coming from me, but I mean, I don't put it past the person who is the leader of this country because of based off of his mentality and his way of thinking. This is why I'm saying this, that I believe that all of this stuff that you see going on with Trump putting the National Guard in DC and the police, he's pretty much going to do what he's doing in DC around the whole country. But I think what he's trying to do is sucker people of color and non-people who work for the government non-people who don't work, people that don't work for the government, pretty much. He's trying to sucker us into a civil war. And then from that is where he'll get the chance to put us in literal slave chains. And
so like if I before you I didn't mean to cut you off, but I want, because you made a really good point, and I want to point something out before I let you go. In Genesis 3:1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made. You know what subtle means? Crafty. You understand that? The oppressor, let's talk about in the garden. The oppressor is crafty. You see how he went and said, the reason why we got these, 1,800 troops is because we're trying to protect, our assets and all this and that. Meanwhile, in the back of his mind, there's war in his mind. You understand that? He has an agenda, but he's a goddamn liar. You understand that? Just like that, it says in the scriptures, the devil, that's why we call him the devil, because he's a deceiver. He's a damn liar. So he's going to make up something to go take or do whatever it is that he want to do. Just like they came and took over America. You know what I mean? They make up lies and they do whatever they need to do to come, steal, rob, plunder, you know what I mean? Or whatever it is they want to do. And I do believe, like I said, they have an ultimate goal for the children of Israel. They want to destroy us. But go ahead, brother. Keep going.
So I think that he's trying to sucker, because the next thing what people of color is going to do is start to revolt and uprise against what's going on. So that's going to bring them to, he's going to try to spark a civil war through this. And you also have a lot of white supremacists who are walking around here right now in this country who are very angry. They're walking around dressed in all black with Nazi flags, talking about white power, white power. You got those lunatics too, and they're going to join forces as patriots to help put us in slave chains if we revolt, and they'll just get to kill us all and put us basically in those slave chains, because they've been dying for this moment. A lot of white people have been waiting for this moment, because I always thought in my mind, based off of what I see, that they're still angry about the whole slavery thing, and they it's like a white person's that's like the greatest thing in their life, either to sit down at the dinner table and talk to their families and tell their families how they unalived you and held themselves as this great hero, either that or for them to get the chance to actually own a Negro or a person of color and put chains around your neck. That's all they want.
Good night.
That's all they want, and they're waiting for us to uprise against that, against what they're doing, so that they could trap us in civil war. They could either kill us or make us slaves. That's the whole point. And the president will sit back and allow that to happen. And Trump wouldn't care. He would love for that to happen.
All right, real quick. Anybody want to respond? I thought I heard somebody say something. Okay, maybe
I'll respond to that.
Go ahead.
I hear what you're saying, brother. But one thing you got to realize about us, we are the most resilient people on the face of the planet, the most resilient people that the world has ever known.
Damn right.
There's never been a greater enemy to Esau than us.
Damn right.
They could never wipe us off the face of the earth.
Damn right.
They could never. They actually realize that, and they know that we have to coexist. Now you're gonna have some sects of their community that don't like us and wave those flags and dress in all black, like you said, and they have those conversations at dinner time over their children, raising them to be that way with that flavor of hate, so to speak. But they know at the end of the day, doesn't matter how many guns, how much military, how much this or that they got, we are God's chosen people, and the only one that can take us out of here is the Most High, period.
Damn right. Give him a hand, man. Give him a hand. That was heavy. Listen, and before I let you go again, Canuck, I want y'all to read that on the screen, because you brought out a very heavy point that I want to prove here. Right now, with all this going on, what's the first thing somebody would think about? You know what I mean? When it comes to to their own people, you're going to want to what? Raise up in arms, fight against the oppressor, and go to battle with them. But that's not how you win this war. You understand that? You win the war by obeying everything that the Most High God says according to these scriptures. And this is why it says here in Romans 12 and 19, it says, dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord. You're not going to go to battle with the goddamn white man. You're not going to be able to battle him with tanks and planes and helicopters and guns and all that. That's not going to work. You understand that? If you look in the history of America and any other kingdom that was prosperous, they all fell because of what? One thing, because they went against the Most High God. If you're a damn sinner, if you're a goddamn sinner, your kingdom will not last. It's the same thing that happened to us in Israel, in Jerusalem. We fell because of our disobedience. So you got to believe that America is going to fall as well. Now, does it mean sit here like a rock and just let anything happen to you? No. That's why we're talking about this right now. That's why brothers are in the UPK, brothers are watching the classes, brothers are speaking about this, even brothers that ain't in the UPK. So we care about our people and we care about our plight, and we're ready for anything. But you got to understand that the Lord is the one that allowed this to happen to us. So you can't fight against what the Lord wants to happen to you. You understand that? And how you get out of it is by obeying him and keeping his laws, statutes, commands, and he will fight for you. That's what this is saying. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine. So you know what else is that saying? Don't be a selfish bastard and think that you're going to take away the Lord's glory. That glory is for the Lord. It ain't for us. It's for him. It's for him to destroy those damn people and to put us back as the leaders and rulers of this planet like we were originally supposed to be. So like the brother said was heavy. He's right. We are the children of Israel. We're the chosen people of God. But the problem is we don't act like it. That's the problem. You understand that? So when we act like it, things will get better. You understand that? But go ahead, Kanaka, I'll let you finish. And then I'm going to let somebody else jump in.
Yes, that's all I wanted to basically say. Like this president, like his ignorance is his mentality. That's what he would be shooting for, to try to do those things to our people. But I totally disagree with everything that's going on with the deportation of our brothers and sisters, our Mexican brothers and sisters and other Hispanics. This was all their land. They stole this land and annexed it from them. They didn't even pay for it. They annexed the land from the Native American and our Mexican brothers when they started that war with them. They took their land, and you're going to deport them off their own land? That absolutely doesn't make any sense to me.
Let me tell you why it makes sense. Y'all see this on the screen? I know what you're saying, but let me tell you why. You see what that says right there? Anybody can see that?
Yes, troglodyte.
Yeah, read that for me if you could. Zoom in on and read that for me.
It's too small for me to read.
Okay, I'll read it for you.
I got you, brother.
Go ahead, brother.
Troglodytes. Noun, troglodyte, plural noun, troglodytes, especially in prehistoric times, a person who lived in a cave.
A person who what?
Hermit, lived in a cave.
Uh-huh.
A hermit, a person who is regarded as being deliberately ignorant or old-fashioned.
This is who the oppressor is. This is who originally, they try to put that shit on us, Salakia, and try to call us monkeys and cavemen and stuff like that. That's really who he is. And if you think I'm okay, here we go. Let me show it to you real quick. I'm not just making this up. This is my own words. Let me show you here real quick.
They're the only ones that carry the actual rhesus gene of the monkey.
right.
I heard that yesterday on
crazy.
Look, here we go. I'm gonna show it to you right here. I'm not making this up. I want y'all to see this real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me stop sharing that. The Bible tells you who these people are. So when you see the things that they do, how they act like wild animals and the things that they do to people, it's in their nature. They are vagabond bums for a reason. This is what the Bible says. But look, it's right here. Obadiah 1 and 3. This is talking about Esau. This is a prophecy against the Edomites, who is Esau, who the so-called white man is. That's his biblical nationality. He's Esau. All right. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? That's talking about the goddamn white man. That's his origins is in Mount Seir, in the clefts and the caves, the Caucasus Mountains. That's why he's called Caucasian man, the clefts of the rock. We just read what a troglodyte is in the cave, a cave dweller whose habitation is high. You know what that's talking about? That's why you see all these buildings in downtown Pittsburgh, downtown Cleveland, downtown Detroit, everywhere. Those buildings are skyscrapers. Why? Because the white man's habitation is high. That's what he likes. Then when it says, who shall bring me down to the ground? That's talking about who? Your American military. The American military thinks nobody is going to defeat them. Nobody can stop them. Nobody can bring them down to the ground. His pride. You know that American pride, the flag, all the eagle and everything. That's what it's talking about. You understand that? That's what it's talking about. So this is letting you know, this is Esau. Here, you go to the next verse. It's right here. Obadiah 1:4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars. Who could that be talking about? Who set their flag on the moon? The goddamn white man. What's his symbol? The bald eagle. I mean, this is the Bible. This isn't Priest Officer Kwangwa's words. This is in the Bible. I'm just reading it to you. The Bible is prophesying against Esau. It's letting you know who he is. The only reason why he's where he's at right now is because of our disobedience. As long as we continue to celebrate holidays, celebrate birthdays, smoke weed, you know what I mean? Be a hater of your own brothers and sisters, being a drug dealer, you know what I mean? Doing all these things, being a goddamn Christian. This is why these people rule over us. That's what the point I'm trying to make here. You understand? So when we see Donald Trump doing this and that, I never get worried about when they make these threats to us and say this is going to happen, that's going to happen. I never worry about myself per se. You know what I'm saying? I worry about my people because if you're a sinner in the world, I know what could happen to you. But as long as you're following the law, statutes, and commands, you got nothing to worry about. You understand? You have nothing to worry about. But our people, because of the heavy heart I have for my people, I am sad about that because I know they will be affected. You understand that? Because they don't know what we know here in the ISUPK and the Command and Junior Honor since 1969. They don't know. You understand that? And I know some of you brothers ain't in the school, but you still have the wisdom and the understanding of what's going on around you. You understand that? So I just wanted to bring that out. You know what I mean? But let me see one more. I want to bring another scripture out. But before I get the scripture, anybody want to jump in? Y'all can go ahead and jump in. Salaki, 1 minute. I'm gonna pull this scripture real quick. Go to First Ezra. I want to show. Go ahead. Somebody saying something?
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
Where's brother Aaron?
Man, he's at work. He's slaving.
Okay, all right. I got it.
Yeah. Make sure next time you talk to him. I know you ain't over there, but you know what I'm saying. Jump on our brother. You know what I'm saying. I'm like the brother Brett came on there. You know what I'm saying. So
I ain't heard his voice in a while, man.
Oh yeah, that's right. He doing, man. The brother been he been coming to camp and everything. The brother been doing his thing, man. He's Tawab. You know what I'm saying? He's growing in the truth. He's definitely growing in the truth. So here I'm gonna show y'all something, right? So if you wonder why like things like this is happening, that the oppressor has for the children of Israel, we established that already. We also established, you know what I'm saying, that it's our sin. I'm gonna prove it to you right here. This is First Ezra 8:76. We're gonna go down about 2 verses. It says, "For ever since the time of our fathers, we have been and are in great sin, even until this day." That's us. That's blacks and Hispanics. Why? Because we are a stiff-necked people. We want to do what the hell we want to do and don't want to do nothing that the Most High God says to do. We can continue to get all types of punishments and chastisements and still want to be damn sinners. So this is what this is saying. I'm gonna go to the next verse. Okay. 88 and 77. "And for our sins and our fathers, we with our brethren and our kings and our priests were given up to the kings of the earth." Right now, the white man is the king of the earth. "To the sword and to captivity, and for a prey with shame unto this day." I'll say that again. To the sword, which is unaliving, to captivity, being in slavery, bondage, and for a prey with shame, being hunted. Like they say, they hunt our steps unto this day. That's saying until right now, this is going on. You see it happening in Washington, D.C. You see it happening all over the globe. It's everywhere. It's not just there. This is letting you know why it happened. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Salakia. Is that the one? I think that was the last one. Yeah, that was the last one I needed for that one. But basically, this is letting you know that the reason why this is happening. Oh, here I go to 80 real quick. Yeah, when we were in bondage, we were not forsaken of our Lord, but we had made verse gracious before the kings of Persia. So this is talking about the time we were in slavery to the Persians, Darius and Cambyses and Ahasuerus and people like that. You know what I mean? These are Persians, the same people that Kim Kardashian is of, the Iranians, Persians, and stuff like that. So we have been in captivity numerous times. This is not the first time. We have always been in captivity because of our disobedience. The ancient Egyptians had us in captivity before anyone. That's where the goddamn white man learned it from, because we were in slavery to the ancient Egyptians. We were the ones that were building those pyramids, you know what I mean, and building our infrastructure in ancient Egypt. That was us. And you can find out in the book of Exodus. You know what I mean? So this is something that's not new. We have been in slavery forever. You understand that? Because of our disobedience. And you got to understand this, right? If I were to say to any of you, I know some of you have children, you have sons and stuff like that. Now, when your son gets in trouble with a group of his friends, who do you chastise? Anybody want to answer that?
I'm going to chastise my son.
You damn right. You see the difference here? The Most High is a father, and he's going to treat us like a father. He don't give a damn about those heathen nations. He cares about you. He cares about us. That's why we are the ones that get chastised. Why? Because we're supposed to be representing him on this earth. And we're not representing him by eating pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster, smoking weed, celebrating holidays. You know what I mean? Being a goddamn drug dealer. We're not making him look good by being that way. So what does he do? He chastises us. You understand that? He punishes us. That's what he does. And how does he do it? By the rod of men, meaning he's going to use these heathen nations to punish you. Don't take my words for it. I'm gonna show it to you right in the Bible. So hold on 1 second, Salakia. 1 second, and I'll bring it up for you. Like this, you know what I mean? You gotta understand, this stuff is in the Bible. It's not, this is not me. Just give me 1 second before I get this. So like I said, while I'm doing this, anybody can jump in and say whatever. Let me see. Give me 1 second for me to find this real quick. But yeah, he chastises us by the rod of men. Let me see. All right, hold on. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Okay, here it is. Second Samuel 7:14. Let me get that for you real quick. So this is how you know the Most High uses these nations that are above us and doing what they're doing to us. It's not that the Most High loves them or chooses them over you. These nations are here to prove you. You know what I mean? They're here to prove you to see if you're going to follow them or follow him. And we've been following the goddamn oppressor. Here it is, right here. All right. 2 Samuel 7:14. Can y'all see that on the screen? All right, now this is talking about the seed of David. This is talking about the same line that Christ comes through. This is talking about the Israelites. All right, 2 Samuel 7:14. I will be his father, and he shall be my son. If he commit iniquity, I will chasten him with the rod of men and with the stripes of the children of men. Who are the children of men? We are the children of the Most High God. We're the Israelites. Who are the children of men? Anybody take a shot at it?
Esau? I don't know.
Yeah, the heathen nations. They're considered men. You are not considered men. You're considered the children of the Most High God. Men are heathens. You know what I mean? The heathen nations are men. They're regular men. You know what I mean? You're a child of the Most High God. We're not the same as them. That's all over the Bible. You know what I mean? That's all over the Bible. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna show you again. Hold on. Let me see. The nations are, let me see. I'm trying to find this for the nation. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, they're just men. They're not special to the Most High God. You understand that? That's talking about you. When it says that, it's talking about the children of Israel. Let me go back to it real quick. Yeah, it says in 2 Samuel 7:14, I will be his father, and he shall be my son. If he commit iniquity, I will chasten him with the rod of men and with the stripes of the children of men. So the Most High God, we all know that the Most High God has complete control over this planet. But if you look at our conditions and see why we're in the situation we're in, it has to be because the Most High God is against us. He has turned his back to us because of our disobedience. So he allows the heathen nations to rule over us. Why? Because we want to worship and serve the oppressor rather than serve him. How do you do that? You do what the white man wants you to do. You celebrate your birthday. You smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? You sell drugs. You know, you're a goddamn trickster out here. You beating your people and all those type of things. You act just like the oppressor. You want to join his military and fight in his military, shave your head bald. You know what I mean? You want to, shave your beard off. You know what I mean? You want to look just like the goddamn white man, put on his suits and everything. You know what I mean? So this is the thing. We want to be like the oppressor instead of doing what the Most High God says to do. He gave us a culture. You know what I mean? He wants us to dress in our culture, you understand it, and be who we are as our people. And don't get me wrong, I'm not attacking anyone on the screen. I'm just saying it in general. I'm speaking in general terms. If we continue to act like the oppressors or the heathens round about us, then, you know, the Lord is going to, you know, cast us off to the side like he has, because we're supposed to be representing him. What the hell do we look like being his children, acting like some damn heathens? You understand that? And this goes way back to the garden, you know, with Adam and Eve. They did the same thing. They wanted to be like, you know, the nations round about them. And that's how they lost the garden. And if you don't know, the Garden of Eden is just all the Middle East. It's just all the Middle East. That's the Garden of Eden. But we as black people, we have always had a problem with trying to be like everybody else when we're the greatest damn people on the face of the earth. Like the brother Brett said, you know what I'm saying? We're the greatest people. I'm gonna pull one more and then I'm gonna let us, you know.
Sure.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
I was reading something in the Bible. It was like I can't remember where it was, but the Lord was explaining about like all the different people. And then he said that Ham was the father of the dark race is not Negroes. That's what I read somewhere.
Right. That's in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. So yeah. He's saying that because everybody likes to think that we're Africans and they try to put that tag on us because they're dark skinned and we're dark skinned. And this is what you're taught in public schools. But that's a lie. Ham is the father of the Africans, the Canaanites, you know, South Africans, which is the Canaanites, the Egyptians, you know, which is Mizraim, and all the other, Egyptian or African peoples. But that's why it says not the Negro. Because why? Because the Negro is the so-called black man in America, the same person that was sold in slavery. That's the Negro. Africans weren't being sold in slavery. It was Negroes that were being sold in slavery. So that's why that point you brought up is right. That's exactly right.
So right, I read that that's in the Apocrypha.
No, that's in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary.
Zondervan. Where would I find that book at?
You can get it online anywhere. You can even go online to archives books, archive books, and you can read it right on there because they got all the books online there. It's like an archive library.
But it's not saying that in the Bible, right?
No, it doesn't say exactly that. It says that Ham is the father of the Africans, but it doesn't say like the part where it says not the Negro, like he's the father or the progenitor of the dark race is not the Negro. That's in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary because that's what Ham is. Like it's talking about so-called like genealogy, so to speak. Like Ham was the father of the Africans. Shem was the father of the Israelites, where Abraham and our line came out of. And then you got the Japhetic peoples, which is the original Latin people. You know what I mean? So that's what that's talking about. But yeah, that's in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. You can get that on Amazon or wherever. You can order that anywhere. All right. So hold on. Let me show you something real quick. I'm going to show you two more scriptures before we jump out of here. This is Isaiah 34:5. We're talking about Esau because Esau is the one that's doing this to us right now. This is Donald Trump. This is every white man and white woman, you know what I'm saying? And they're also called Edomites or Idumea in Greek. That's what the Greeks call them. All right. So Isaiah 34:5. This is the Lord saying this. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. It's talking about Esau. That's why Idumea, if you look it up on Google, it's going to tell you Idumea is talking about Esau. They thought they were slick when they put that in the Bible, and they thought that we wouldn't catch on to that. But that's Idumea is Esau. That's just Greek. You understand that? But it says this sword, meaning death, is coming down. Unaliving is coming down to. It's going to be bathed in heaven. Who's in heaven right now? Who's in hell?
They are in heaven. We are in hell.
Damn right. So the Lord is saying their heaven is coming to an end. Like the brother Brett was saying, like, you know what I'm saying? We are the best people. You understand that? But in order to get to back where we need to be, we got to conduct ourselves a certain way. So it says the sword is going to be bathed in heaven. It's going to come down on Esau, and that's the people of his curse to judgment. He's going to judge them. Why? Because all the disobedience, all the wickedness, and all the terrible things that they've done to us. I mean, they harm us even when there's no reason to harm us. You know what I mean? They bother us when there's no reason to bother us. They just hate us. They just hate us because they know we're the children of God and they're nothing. That's what it really is. We're the children of God. Christ chose us. The Most High chose us, and they hate us. So I'm gonna get one more scripture, then we're going to let everybody get their final thoughts, and we'll jump out of here. So we're gonna go to 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. I'm gonna go back to my 16:11. This is gonna be
sir.
Go ahead,
Don't mean to interrupt. I need to holler at you after the show.
Oh yeah, no problem. I'll call you after I'll call you afterwards.
God.
All right, 1 second. All right, let me see. Okay, here it is. Okay, here we go. Now, we just talked about what the oppressors doing. So we talk about Washington D.C. We talk about and being a troglodyte and everything. And this is what the Most High is telling you about Esau. 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. If you don't know, Jacob is the father of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. You understand that he's the son of Isaac and Rebekah. Jacob and Esau were the twin kids. But he's saying Esau is the end of the world. That's this world now. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of that which followeth. Meaning, our kingdom, our rulership, and our everlasting kingdom is coming after this. That's what you're working for here today. When you come into the truth and you're keeping the law, statutes, and commands of the Most High God, you're working for that. You're working to come back and be in charge in this motherfucker. Don't have to worry about working and slaving and not having enough and worrying about the goddamn white man on your back about every damn thing. This is talking about being in rulership. This is what you want. This is what you're working for. So keeping the law, statutes, and commands right now and doing what the Lord says to do will get you this rulership. I don't know what black man or black woman or any one of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel don't want to be in charge. I don't know who don't want to do that. I know I can't stand, waking up, seeing these motherfuckers dominating and ruling over us. I don't know about you. I just can't stand it. You know what I mean? So, with that, I'm gonna let y'all get y'all last thoughts. I'm gonna let y'all go one by one before we close it out. Go ahead, brother Brett. You can go first.
I guess my final thoughts would be, I think as a collective, the more we learn individually about who we truly are and where we're truly from, then collectively, eventually, we'll be on the right track to reclaiming our true identity as the chosen people of the Most High.
Damn right. That's heavy. He's right. That's exactly what it is.
That's all I got.
Okay, my brother. But listen, that what you said is very heavy, because if we don't know who we are and where we come from, like I said, like I would say, history is bound to repeat itself. Like, we're in slavery again. You know what I mean? Because we don't know who we are. So what you're saying is right. And we do that today from the Ash became the commander Junior Honda. Where the real priests and prophets is at. You like I said, if you want to take your shot and try, Sakari or the purple people, you want to go ahead, you're going to, your leader might be getting pegged in his ass. You know what I mean? So you can go ahead and try that if you want. You know what I'm saying? You can try to, Muslim mosque, whatever you want to do. Christian, you can, TD Jakes turned this crown over to his daughter. So you can go ahead and try any of that if you want. But believe me, you'll come right back here to the UPK. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Kanak.
Oh, I was just agreeing with what was being said. I see a lot of weird stuff going on with other Israelite groups as well, and I see that the UPK is the truth, because we the ones who founded the truth. That our leader who founded us as an Israelite group. But I be seeing a lot of weird stuff going on with the other Israelite groups. And I don't listen to what they say when they teach, but I just see a lot of weird stuff with them. Like this one group from Sakari, he let this Muslim brother come over there and read from our Bible and pretty much make him look stupid. And I forget what it was he was talking about. And I'm like, no person can come up to to any of our UPK priests and talk and try to read out of our Bible and try to make us look stupid like that. It just looked crazy. And then I see the purple organization, they was jumping up and down and like catching the Holy Spirit, like what they did in the Christian church. And I don't understand I never understood about the Holy Spirit in the Christian church, because I never caught the Holy Spirit and had the need to want to jump up and around the church and stuff like that. It looks crazy to me.
Well, I'll tell you this, brother. At the same time, what you're saying, everything is right? Everything you make good points, but I'll tell you this. Nevertheless, if they're Israelites, they're still our brothers and our sisters, and they just lost. And there was a time when we were lost in the world too. We weren't always in the truth. You understand that? We didn't always know what we know. There was a time when my grandma raised me in Christian church, and I'm pretty sure a lot of brothers have been in church before or Muslim mosque. You understand that? So what you're saying is absolutely right. But at the same time, always remember this, man. Even when you're teaching the truth, you got to have compassion for your brothers and your sisters. You know what I mean? Now, if you teach them and they don't want to accept it, then you shake the dust off your feet, and it is what it is. But remember, there was a time when you didn't know either. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have compassion, because I'm gonna be real. What if Christ looked at us the same way and was like, "Oh, fuck these niggas"? You know what I'm saying? I ain't dying for them. None of us will have a chance to do anything, because the only reason why we can come to the Most High is because of Christ. You understand that? So what you're saying is absolutely right. It's absolutely right. But just always remember, when you begin to teach, always remember in your head that, you know what I mean, have compassion for your brothers and sisters, have patience with them, and you know what I mean. And the job is, as a priest, it's not an easy job. It's the hardest job on the planet. I mean, just think alone, public speaking is a very hard job. A lot of people will not do that. You understand that? So with that being said, when you do get a chance to do it, remember, your job is to fish people out of the world, to bring them into the truth. That's what we do here in the UPK. So that was excellent what you brought. Anybody else want to say anything before we jump out?
I just had one last thing to say.
Go ahead, brother.
Congratulations to brother Kanak.
Yeah, my man.
Brother. Congratulations, brother.
That's what's up, brother. That's what's up.
Thank you. Congratulations to you also.
I don't know when you got it. I ain't been on in a while, but I see you, brother.
Damn right. You damn right, brother. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, and with that, man, listen, I appreciate y'all taking time out of your day to come in. I know it was just on the fly. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all brothers could have been doing anything, but y'all came, you know what I'm saying, and joined in with this, this podcast. So with that,
sir.
Oh, go ahead, brother. Go ahead, real quick.
Mighty man from slavery, man. I've been listening, man. I just want to make a comment, man, and say, man, I appreciate everything that's going on, man. These classes and everything is, I've been listening to this stuff for a long time, man, but it feels like the Most High had to put me through a lot to bring me back to this. You know what I'm saying? So I believe he had to prepare me to get ready for this mission that he put me through right now. You know what I'm saying? And there ain't no other truth, man, but the UPK. And that's for real, man. I done searched around. I done been a Muslim, a 5%er. I done did all that. I looked at all these other camps, man, but ain't nobody the truth but the UPK, man. Because I'm sort of like a Black Panther. So I'm cutting you. I'm sorry.
No, you good, brother. Good. I was
and they the only group that ever reminded me of the Panthers. I'm born on the same day as Huey P. Newton, so I always had a revolutionary spirit, and so I ain't wanting to back down. I always ain't never liked the white man. The white man is the goddamn devil.
You damn right.
Period, man. And if ain't nobody seeing that, man, you lost in the sauce, man. Period. You can't figure out how they taking our people, just ripping us apart, man. We the only people on the earth, man. Don't even know who the hell we are.
He's fucking right. Damn right, man.
So how the hell a nigga gonna be happy about that, man? You should be frustrated.
Damn right, brother. Damn right. I
But
see.
that's all I had to say.
Oh no, listen, I appreciate you.
I know.
Brother. Yeah, this is a brother. This
Yeah.
is from Ohio, man, Lorraine, Ohio, up there. We're gonna have a food drive this weekend. A brother going to shoot down. But listen, that's what I'm saying. This truth is spreading, man, and I'm glad. Y'all brothers take that back to where you go. Spread it to your brothers and your sisters, man. And that's how we get this out there. We keep doing it. But I'm gonna jump off. Y'all brothers enjoy your night. And for Water for tuning in. This is the Full Court Podcast. Come on, brothers.
Water.
Come on.
On to Water. Shalom.